Okay, so this is part two of the Twitter training. This is my regular Twitter account, David Connell. This is what a Twitter page looks like when it's a little more filled out, when you've been running with the program for a while. So just a quick tour, some things I want to show you guys. So you have a search box up here. So you can search for, say, oh, I don't know, Cancun Cop 15, and run a search query on that, and it will give all the tweets that mention Cancun COP15. Not too many right now. You can then save this search if you want here. Go ahead and save that. And then I'll show you it goes back. If I go back to home, it shows up in my searches list here. There it is right there. So all your saved searches are right here. If you need to pull anything up that you've searched in the past, you can do that. What's happening, again, this is where you put in your tweet profile. So this is what it looks like when somebody comes to your Twitter account and sees you. And this is basically what they judge you on, or whether or not they're going to follow you or not. So they see your picture, who you are, your website, your stats over here, and then also sort of your most recent tweets in this column here. Messages, these are direct messages, private messages that you receive via Twitter. And then this is back to the home. So down here, one thing I wanted to show you guys was the mentions. These are people who've mentioned you on Twitter recently. Joel and I have been talking about soccer over the weekend. That's why you've got those there. Retweets. This shows what others have been retweeting today. And retweets by you. This shows the recent retweets that I've sent out. Searches, we went over that. Your saved searches are here. And then lists. And this is something I wanted to show you guys. Lists are a great way to categorize your the people who you are following, so that you can see them based on interests or however you want to categorize them. I've got a couple of lists already. I've got my Nature Conservancy list. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new list. And I'm going to call this list Green People. And these are going to be called, my description is going to be people who care about the environment. And I'm going to keep this list public, which means that anybody who comes to my Twitter account will be able to see that list. Save the list. And then I'm going to go over here to the people I'm following and go ahead and add them to that list. It's not showing up for some reason. Okay, so I've just refreshed the page and it's showing up now. So I click on here and I can add them to the list that I just set up, Green People. And again, this is just a really good way to categorize the people who you follow on Twitter and make sure, and then you can click on the list and see just people who have those interests. This is actually not something that I use very often, but I do suggest that you guys use it. So that's the list function, and now we're going to move into using Bitly and TweetDeck in the next video.